Egypt suffered 4 years of turmoil. The uprising that toppled Hosni Mubarak and the subsequent upheavals hitting the country hard, putting off investors and tourists and slashing growth. Time then for a health check from the IMF. Step forward Chris Jarvis in Washington, the fund's mission chief for Egypt, and his prescription for getting the patient fully fit again.
The top economic priority for Egypt is jobs. Egypt needs to support growth and create jobs while at the same time bringing down the budget deficit and maintaining foreign exchange reserves. That sounds like a difficult combination, but there are policies which will help Egypt achieve all of those things, especially subsidies reform and greater exchange rate flexibility. They will create jobs and at the same time support Egypt's finances.
Unemployment is running at 13% in the Arab world's most populous country. It's received billions of dollars in aid from Gulf states since ex-army chief Abdel Fattah al-Sisi ousted President Mohamed Morsi of the Muslim Brotherhood in 2013. That's kept the economy afloat. Government reforms are seeking out growth while trying to combat inflation. In July it slashed subsidies that have long weighed on state finances. That sparked a rise in energy prices, but sent a signal the government was ready to take tough decisions. The IMF thinks Egypt is on course to bring a hefty budget deficit below 8% of GDP by 2018-19. The
main risk that I see for Egypt is that the government might not follow through with its plans. If they do follow through consistently, we think the prospects are very good.
As for growth, the lender's penciling in a steady rise over the next few years.
Things are looking up in Egypt. We see economic growth approaching 4% this year. And we see it as higher still, maybe 5% in the medium term.
Egypt may still struggle to create enough jobs for a rapidly growing population, but those growth rates do mark an improvement from the lows hit after its political turmoil began, and should at least be enough to prompt a positive report from the IMF ahead of an international investors conference in March.